All right. 79 Rams against 85 49ers. Let's do it. Let's do it. If I could put Jalen Ramsey on Kittle, that would be ideal. But I don't know if they're going to let me do that. Because Kittle will give us issues.
From Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Jimmy Garoppolo and the San Francisco 49ers taking on Jared Goff and the Los Angeles Rams.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Levi's Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this
Look at those numbers, dude.
Deafening. They're set for football as the 49ers get ready to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams.
Oh, yeah. This game's personal for me. I can't stand the 49ers.
Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And if you look back to last week, it was all about their defense. Anytime you hold an NFL team to single digits, that's saying something.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, they're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0 through the first month and change.
And you can hang a lot of this early success on their defense, too. They're the tone setters for these guys, and the entire team feeds off of what they do.
All right, boys. Let's get it done. Start wearing away at their defense. Where can we attack them? I'm pretty sure we should be able to attack them from the slot.
They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
He's brought down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, here's Goff. He's got the rookie from Florida. That's Van Jefferson with it.
Van Jefferson.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
He's brought down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
There we go. There we go.
The chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down. Goff on first down. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They only got a yard.
Okay, they're playing. They're not blitzing me yet. They're playing pretty.
From the gun again to Henderson.
Not going to say conservative defense, but they're playing pretty straight up.
Gain of 3.
They're not throwing anything crazy at me yet.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. 3rd down. Out of the gun. Gone. Man open. It's Kupp.
Go Kupp. Go Kupp.
And he's going to take this one in for
Hell yeah.
touchdown.
What a play.
With touchdown number 8 on the year.
Of course, Cooper Kupp would never do any of this stuff. He's like the most team-oriented, non-showboaty guy ever.
Winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first
Look
6
at
points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Beautiful.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead.
What a
So the
start.
drive winds
What a
up
start
going
for us.
75 yards in 7 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25. First time we get to see the 49ers offense behind their quarterback. Now in his 7th season as a pro from Eastern Illinois, it's Jimmy Garoppolo.
And there he is, the man known as Jimmy G, Jimmy Garoppolo, who I thought had a really nice year in 2019. So close to culminating with a Super Bowl title. Accurate with the football, completed nearly 70% of his passes, which was 4th best in the NFL. Nearly 4,000 yards through the air with a team that runs the ball with great efficiency. 27 touchdowns, but in the Super Bowl, didn't quite make the plays they needed down the stretch. But remember, some big wins last year at New Orleans, at Seattle in Week 17, 2 playoff wins. He's continuing to develop as one of the better ascending players in the league.
Coleman, the ball carrier.
Well, look at the numbers for Coleman in last week's game. 14 carries, 72 yards, and a touchdown.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because
Let's see, what can we do? They're going to be running. They're going to be running more and more. Got to stay disciplined.
That's been a big part of why they're winning games lately.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be
let's spotlight Kittle. We got to watch him. He could do so much damage from the slots.
Looking to throw.
It's actually pretty incredible.
On the screen, this is Coleman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback.
So lucky.
That you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he goes out of bounds.
And their wide blocking zone
a solid run on first down.
is so
Gain of
good.
7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Gain of 7.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 33. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10.
And Deebo Samuel is another one of those young receivers that not only looks like a running back, but plays like one after the catch. And he had one of the best seasons.
Okay, now we got Ramsey isolated on Kittle.
Receivers. Just over 800 yards receiving, but by the time the playoffs hit, he'd become WR1 for the 49ers. And now with the departure of Emmanuel Sanders, that should give him even more looks. Look for him to catch the ball downfield and also take it out of the backfield.
The more we can get Ramsey on Kittle, the better we're going to be.
2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. To throw is Garoppolo. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good run on first down, and now they contemplate
First and
a
goal.
2nd and goal situation. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. It's Coleman here. And he'll fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his second touchdown on the season. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
We got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space, but how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pad?
Means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off people, but power his way forward.
All right, this is going to be a very hotly contested game. I can already feel it. We're going to have to play super disciplined if we want to win.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Brandon, I know it's hard to believe sometimes that a guy who was rated in the top 5 running backs in the draft could be a little bit underrated, but I thought that about Cam Akers. One of my favorite runners in this draft. We just saw that ability right there. Great vision, terrific speed, has the power to run through tackles and make big plays. Remember, he was a #1 high school kid coming out. Now he's exhibiting that talent in the NFL.
Throwing on 2nd and 8.
Go, Woods. Go.
And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works.
I knew they were going to bring an overload blitz on that
16
one.
yards, a first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little
See,
bit, but
look,
7-7,
overload blitz. I knew exactly what it was
crazy.
just
Look
from
at the
looking at
drive
it.
that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone
They blitzing
to a field
again?
goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Dude, they're doing a big blitz here.
Now Goff on first down. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And
They
he's
blitzed
gonna
2
get
corners.
this inside the 30. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
Anytime you see the safety shaded over the corners like that, they're going to be sending those corners.
These two teams all tied after one.
7-7.
See, they had 0 blitz going on there.
Now a first down throw, gone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
On 2nd and 10, gone.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be caught.
That's how you do it.
For the football. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Cooper Kupp isolated one-on-one. I'm sorry, you're not going to win it.
It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here.
Oh, yeah.
Result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
To the air again, Goff. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Woods, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll look to run with Henderson, and he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Darrell Henderson, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Rams have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why
Look at that
it's
vision.
such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really
wiggle.
generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Oh, shit.
Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is.
Totally wasn't paying attention there. Hopefully that 1 point will come back to haunt me.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they followed him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Yep, we got it. So we got Ramsey on Kittle now, every single play.
They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun, and no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
The tackle made at the 47.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Now a breakout start for the Niners in 2019.
Nothing.
This is Raheem Mostert. They're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Are they going to go for it?
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Jared Goff and the Rams headed back onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
Second and 5 now. Goff. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards, a first down.
A gain of 16
and that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was.
I like this play. They had the same play last year.
Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
On first down, gone. Oh, he got possession on him, and he pulls it in. And he'll be
you cannot
down,
cover Cooper Kupp in the slot.
Into enemy territory. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's Akers. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. And a tackle there by Quan Alexander.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Goff. This one brought in by Jefferson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35. 11 yards there, first down.
First down, Rams.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I love spreading out the defense because then you can really pick out what they're doing.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I don't think there's been one holding penalty this whole season. They really turned down the penalties.
Imposing its will.
27-yard line.
Only needing 2 yards.
Oh, you're going to blitz?
Down.
Okay.
Goff now looks to throw. Then he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That one, a first down pickup of 8. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. That is caught at the 7. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Come on, man.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Goff going to give this one to Henderson. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
They'll try and run it in with Brown. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Malcolm Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Sorry guys, I'm taking a phone call 1 minute, so I'm going to be off the mic for maybe 2-3 minutes, so bear with me, but I'm still here, I'm still playing.
When we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some ways.
First down throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He finds Taylor, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. It's caught by Coleman.
Garoppolo's pass.
6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Garoppolo hustling him back to the line now.
2nd and 4.
This is Coleman with a grab. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Hold on.
Now it's Goff off the bootleg. That's taken in by Henderson. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Check.
Off play action to Akers. Here's Goff. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Okay, guys, I'm back. I just had to take a quick phone call. Did you guys just see that catch? That was awesome. We are on the verge of field goal range.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Airing it out deep.
Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it.
Incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
He had it.
Receiver, and that'll bring up second down. And they line up.
We got to do one quick pass.
Be the last play of the first half. The final shot before break here. Goff. Complete. Jefferson the target.
There we go.
With just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
All right, let's see if we can actually hit this field goal this time.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out.
Perfect.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first,
due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter.
I'm going to have to decrease the ability of my line to block because the 49ers are not getting any pressure on me at all. I'm going to have to go in the sliders after this game. Make it a little bit harder for my line to block them because it's just not realistic.
On EA Sports.
My line is not this good.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. At their own
set to take over again here on offense, Jimmy G and the 49ers. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little, kind of laugh
nice
and
job.
chuckle and let it go.
Nice job, D.
Respond positively here to start the third quarter. The UCLA product.
I love that Jalen Ramsey is following around Kittle. I cannot tell you how much I love that.
At the 26-yard line.
On second down now.
Oh!
It's Coleman. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
Did you guys see that? It happened so fast. Let me just run. I'm sorry, I don't like to stop the game. Let me just show a replay of what just happened. If I can get a spotlight on Donald. He immediately whipped the guy in front of him. I mean, just immediately. And then, boom. Hit stick. Let's go. That's how you.
They do get a yard there.
That's how you play in the trenches.
Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Completes it to Coleman. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Nice catch.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
They're taking way too long to move the football, though.
Territory now. It's 1st and 10.
They're not going to be able to come back. They're not moving quick enough.
Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man is born. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
They're just dinking and dunking. They're not taking the big shots.
3rd and 1, very likely 4 down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 6 yards there First down, San Francisco.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go
And
for
Kenny
it.
Young, number 41, is all over the field.
26-yard line.
He was brought down.
Nice
He's making all kinds of tackles right now.
And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jarek McKinnon. And he'll be brought
Hold on,
down
guys. I'm getting
at the
another phone call.
21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.